what does the Amazon Web Services outage tell us about Canadian dependence on U.S. cloud services?
It tells us a few things. One, we are extremely dependent on too few providers, which is a real problem in terms of planning and resiliency. Also, almost all of those providers are foreign-controlled companies. So there's two issues that stem from that. One, as the political situation changes around the world, how comfortable are we relying on foreign providers that fall under jurisdiction of those foreign governments, in this case, the American government, the Trump government? Also, just having that many eggs in too few baskets is a huge problem. The Canadian government, for instance, uses 8 different, as of 2022, uses 8 different cloud providers. Amazon's one of them, Microsoft, IBM, and others. One is Canadian.
So this outage has renewed calls for a so-called sovereign cloud system. What would that look like when it comes to Canadian data?
Well, what it would look like and what would be different is it would be stored on Canadian servers that are in Canada physically. And we do have that already. A certain amount of Amazon's capability is in Canada, and something like 40% of Canadian data that's on AWS servers is on servers that are in Canada. But they're still foreign controlled, right? They're owned by a foreign company. When we talk about data sovereignty, we're saying the data is stored on servers physically in Canada that are owned by companies that are in Canada, Canadian-owned, Canadian-controlled. So the second part of the reason you want that is it means less susceptibility to foreign control, less likelihood we find ourselves in the situation of handing over data about Canadians to a foreign government that we may not trust. You have to, again, diversify so you're not relying on just one provider. And two, you have to have a big enough, robust enough ecosystem that you can move data, mirror data on more than one company's site, for instance, so that if your solution with one company goes down, you can still stay online with another and you can sort of recover quickly. So sovereign system only solves the problem that we saw today if it's built the right way.